1, 2, 3, and away we shall go. This is a small video on the use of basic commands to navigate files and folders in Powershell. First, let's talk about what Powershell is. Powershell is a command line interface which is used in Windows. I'm using it here at Windows 10. Windows 11 uses one, etc. Also, older versions of Windows will use this. If you've never pulled it up before, just go to the little white box and enter Powershell. And it will bring up the Powershell window, which you can move around all you want with your mouse or whatever. You can resize it, you can do all kinds of things to it. Okay, so let's start on how to begin to learn what files are in your system and how to navigate them. We will start with a command called ls, which is an alias for a command called getChildItem. This will give you a list of your current working directory. And this directory is the one that is under your username. This shows you all the different folders that are within it. If you want to go to one to find out what's in it, you would then need to move to it and then look inside. But more specifically, ls is another name for getChildItem as a command. It gets the items and child items in one or more specified locations. Generally, this means to list the items in a folder or directory. To use this, open PowerShell and enter ls. This will show a list of your main directory listings. You can use getHelp with the name ls or the name getChildItem to learn more information about this command. Okay, so ls allows you to list, but it doesn't allow you to go anywhere. So to be able to find out more information, you're going to need to actually go somewhere. For that, we're going to use a command called cd, which, like this one before, is an alias for another command. Now, once you hit cd, you have to actually go somewhere with it, so pick a directory. In this case, I'm going to use desktop. Now, you don't see anything, but you've moved to a different location if you'll look right here. Let me point this out so it's more obvious. So you're now in the desktop folder. Now here, enter ls to see what's in it. And here you will see a list of the different items that you have within it. And these are typically either directories or files, but more likely to be directories. The general structure in Windows is you have a directory and then a file within it, or a directory with another directory in it down to files. In this case, we have a number of different things. So I'm going to change to one of these so you can kind of see. This goes to a directory called HTML zone. Now we ls, see if anything's in it. And actually it's empty right now because I'm not actually done any work in this. This is to be set aside as a place to put HTML files later. Now if I want to go one back up, then I enter cd ... and it goes upward a level, where you would go downward to get to one. cd ... Another useful command which you will definitely want to learn to know is the clear command to clear your screen, which is cls. Alright, so now we're showing to be in the desktop. So we're going to ls again to list all the stuff that's in it. Okay, this is where we're at right now. We want to move upward back to the main area. So we go cd ... And if you'll notice, very clearly you have gone up. You've gone back to where you came from. Okay, CLS for clear. Just kind of get us in the habit of doing that. You can write clear too and it works, but CLS is 3 letters instead of 5. Okay, so here we go again. Now we list. We're back to where we came from. Now there will be occasions you'll want to know where the actual location on your computer you're at after you've moved from the beginning location. So let's say, for instance, we've changed directories and we've gone to documents, right? Okay, we've gone to documents. We have a list here of what's in documents. Now, what if for some reason we need to know an exact location of something? Okay, we're in documents. Now let's use the command alias pwd or print working directory as it is used in Linux to tell us where we're at. And it tells us the exact complete location. Now there will be times this will be important to do. You may want to create links, you may want to go back and port to it, you may want to attach something to it or affect it in some way. So you may need to know this. So in this case, pwd brings you to documents. And this is the whole address for documents. c:/users/ whatever your particular user account name is, /big D documents. Okay, so let's clear the screen. And again, just for reinforcement, cd is the set location command in PowerShell. cd, whose actual PowerShell name is set location, allows you to move from one directory to the next. If you do not specify a directory, it assumes the main directory. cd space ... by definition goes one level up or back in the directory hierarchy. cd with a directory name will take you specifically to that name directory. ls and cd are often used together to climb downward and or upward and or sideways in the directory overall system. Use get help, set location, or get help cd for more information on this particular command. Now pwd, which we did third. Print working directory whose real name is get location. It gets information from the current working location or location stack. It is used to get the full current location where you're at on a given computer. When you move between PowerShell drives, PowerShell retains your location on each drive. You can use this commandlet, or in other words, command, to find your location in each drive. As a general rule, PowerShell uses the word commandlet to refer to its command specifically. So somebody will say a command referring to Linux and commandlet referring to Windows PowerShell. Anyway, these 3 commands will give you the complete power to move around and see what is in your system and know where you're at on the system. These are very important things, although very basic things, in learning to work with the command line interface, or CLI, which we know is PowerShell. Thank you so very much for your time and attention. If you like this content, please give me a like and consider giving me a subscribe. I certainly am glad that you came to watch, whether you do these things or not. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.